broadcasting with Fire Dog Lake. Just got here to Zuccotti Park, and I'll be broadcasting all the way up into Naomi Klein's speech at 6 o'clock. And as long as my phone battery doesn't die, I'll be here as long as I can. So just going to walk around, see if I can talk to some people, and we'll see how it goes. I don't, sorry.
So, you mean I can't
Appears to be a giant poster beehive design.
I live in Brooklyn. I know nothing about this.
Let's get the front of the protest over here. I came in through the back. This is the front line over here.
All Americans, we want to cross the lines of class, race, and education. This is for everybody to stand up for their rights and build a country that works for all Americans, 100%. Yeah, that's right.
Make our way back down around this side now.
Well, I was working.
A little chaotic here. Sorry for the camera work. Here's the library donations section. Got some signs up there.
I've just been walking around.
Here's the Occupy map. Some of you have seen in pictures. I can find somebody who wants to talk. There's a march going on around the square here. What's beautiful about this is just people everywhere talking to each other, learning, going to the bookstore over there. It's really great. Go around here to the side a little bit more.
7 to 10 days, it's become much more real.
Barbershop. It's a real city they got over here.
Okay, one more picture.
I'll show you guys some more signs.
They do like all the security work or whatever.
Yeah, I can see that.
Sneak over to this end here. Project for it. Alright, coming around the back from where I started. A little puppy dog, follow your dog over.
That's what I was going to say right now.
Hello to everybody joining us. This is Brian Sonnenstein. We're live streaming here on Fire Dog Lake at Zuccotti Park. Just doing a walk around until Naomi Klein speaks here at 6. Let's see if I can. There's a smattering of cops around the perimeter. Not too many of them yet, but I would imagine as the night goes on, there will be more. It's got people sleeping, lounging. Excuse me, I hate to bother you guys, but we're live streaming on our blog right now, firedoglake.com. It's a progressive political activist and blog. And I was just wondering if I could talk to you guys for a few seconds about how long you've been here, and if you're not comfortable with it, it's absolutely fine. I won't pressure you guys.
I mean, yeah, I prefer not to.
All right. Well, thank you guys for being here. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for streaming it.
Yeah. See if we can find somebody that wants to talk. Everybody kind of sees me with a camera and turns away. Unless you got a big ass camera like that one. This is the living area in this corner. Extra sleeping bags back here.
But is this work just like this on a regular basis? Oh, you have?
I think they might be having an assembly soon. I keep hearing somebody yell, "Mic check." There's saying they need more volunteers.
I don't got a spot.
Reading a Paul Krugman book over here. You know, what's really interesting about this place is that you almost can't tell who's here to get information and check it out and who's here actually as part of the occupation, which I suppose is a very good thing. There's a lot of people that seem to have just come down, talking to people. You know, they don't necessarily look like they've been camped out, not that that is a judgment call, but... Yeah, let's get a view from up here. Top of the steps.
Yeah, no,
Yeah. And I'm people.
You stayed in New Mexico.
I still kind of want trees. Okay, we'll come on.
Yeah, around 6 million. Yeah, it is over there.
Still walking.
Oh.
I feel like maybe this is...
Actually, might have just walked by Naomi Klein right over there. See the kitchen over there. It's all the extra food provisions they put together. Donations from wonderful folks. Looks like the assembly might get underway soon. I'm going to try to get closer. I can't really hear him.
Yeah.
Sneak back behind Amy Klein over there. Nope. We're going to head closer.
Hey, guy.
Hey. Gonna hang out over here just so we don't lose our spot when Naomi talks. Yeah, just gonna stand ready. Stay over here. Che Guevara. Crowd gathering here for Naomi. Excuse me. Oh, sorry.
They don't work. Right. So they are irrelevant. Yeah. So let's just figure out what we're going to do.
People to take a seat. We have cameras and people can hear her better if everyone sits down. It's going to start in 10 minutes.
We got 10 minutes, but I don't want to move. So we're gonna camp out over here. 10 minutes till Naomi Klein starts speaking.
That's what I'm going to try to do.
Oh, guys, we're just going to put cameras on this side, so if it's okay for us to come a little bit. Sorry. Yeah, we're just going to put cameras on this side. Thank you.
Would you mind to everybody give my mic all the way up there?
No, that's fine.
It's my well-being.
Yeah, we're going to put it on
Talking about. I'm not abridging anybody's view or anything like that, am I?
There's no point in talking, Danny.
What's that?
No point in talking.
Yeah, you get in there.
It's probably going to go hand. All right. So I don't think it's going to be.
I'll
I'll be there. Say constitutional convention. I'll be there.
That's the thing. The first one that we had in 1787, only we have over 300
Who's running the forum?
I'd love to. Yeah.
What group is running the forum? Excuse me. Excuse me. Huh? Anybody who's showing it before. So I've been appealing to them to change location to one where more people could sit. So the speaker can face everyone. You're going to want to put it right above her head. Here. Here, Dad, put it. Here, look.
Big crowd gathering around here.
Throw it in here. You want to grab it.
For those of you who are just joining us, thank you very much. My name is Brian Sonstein. We're here with FireDogLake.com, broadcasting from Zuccotti Park, Wall Street, Occupy Wall Street protests. Naomi Klein is going to begin speaking pretty soon. Sorry.
Got this?
Really incredible to see all the different ages we have here. It's like literally high school students to senior citizens.
Side of that side, so I just get it. See it behind it.
Getting jostled.
Have you been down here a lot?
Here she comes.
Gotta work it. Gotta work it.
A lot of media around here. Camera down there. Only took him 20-something days, but hopefully we'll be close enough for you all to hear when she begins speaking. There's a lot of background noise here, so I don't know. Stay tuned, guys. We're about to start shortly, I think. Poor guy, all of his stuff is
Say unto others that you would have them say unto you. Yesterday, one of the speakers at the labor rally said you found each other. That sentiment captures the beauty of the space that has been created. A wide open space. As well as an idea too big for any space. A place for all people who want a better world. To find each other. And we are so grateful. If there's one thing I know, it's that the 1% loves a crisis. Because it is during a crisis. With the panic and fear. That they are able to push through their wish list. Of pro-corporate policies that they can't push through otherwise. So they privatize education. And they go after Social Security. And they slash meager public services. Serving the most vulnerable among us. And they say, sorry, we have no choice. It's a crisis. Amidst the global economic crisis.
just figuring out the repeat system. So many people now, they need 2 mic checks.
I'm going to speak in this direction. Maybe it will help.
Yes.
I'm going to speak in this direction. Maybe it will help.
There we go.
There are parallels, but there are differences too.
There are parallels, but there are differences too.
For instance, a decade ago, we chose summits as our target. The WTO,
Some people here can face back.
but summits are transient. They only last a week. That made us transient too.
Lots of helicopters overhead.
We'd appear and then disappear. And in the frenzy of patriotism and militarism, that followed the 9/11 attacks. It was easy to sweep us away. Occupy Wall Street, on the other hand, has chosen a fixed place. With no ending. This is very wise. Only when you stay put can you put down roots. So that when the storm comes, we don't get washed away. Being horizontal and deeply democratic is wonderful. But these principles are deeply compatible. That this will happen when this movement is ready. Here's something else this movement has done right. You have committed yourself
Polluting our water with fracking and deep water drilling.
There's so many people here now, they have to do about 3 or 4 repeats.
Fossil fuels on the planet.
Turning to the dirtiest fossil fuels on the planet.
You're the conductor.
Trying.
Like the Alberta tar sands.
Like the Alberta tar sands.
The black hole at the center of my country.
The black hole at the center of my country.
The atmosphere cannot absorb the amount of carbon we are putting into it.
The atmosphere cannot absorb the amount of carbon we are putting into it.
So the new normal.
So the new normal.
It's serial disasters, economic and ecological.
It's serial disasters, economic and ecological.
We all know, or at least sense, that the world is upside down.
We all know, or at least sense, that the world is upside down.
Upside down!
And if there is no end,
There's no end.
to the natural resources that are actually finite.
To the natural resources that are actually finite.
And we act as if there are strict and immovable limits.
And we act as if there are strict and immovable limits.
To what is actually bountiful.
To what is actually bountiful.
The financial resources that we need to build the society that we dream of.
The financial resources that we need to build the society that we dream of.
The task of our time is to turn this around.
The task of our time is to turn this around.
To insist that we can build a decent society, an inclusive society.
To insist that we can build a decent society, an inclusive society.
What climate change means is that we have to do this on a deadline.
What climate change means is that we have to do this on a deadline.
Only got 20% of my battery left, folks, so hopefully I'll make it through the rest.
This time our movements cannot get distracted.
This time our movements cannot get distracted.
Or divided.
Or divided.
Or burned out.
Or burned out.
And we can't let them collapse into infighting.
And we can't let them collapse into infighting.
This time we have to succeed.
This time we have to succeed.
And I'm not just talking about regulating the banks or taxing the rich.
And I'm not just talking about regulating the banks or taxing the rich.
So we should do that too.
So we should do that too.
We're talking about changing the underlying values of our culture.
We're talking about changing the underlying values of our culture.
It's hard to put in a media soundbite.
It's hard to put in a media soundbite.
But it is no less urgent for being difficult.
But it is no less urgent for being difficult.
education classes. Stay safe.
What? You don't like education?
Face this way.
My favorite sign here.
My favorite sign here.
Says I care about you.
Says I care about you.
In a culture that trains us to avert our gaze from one another.
That trains us to avert our gaze from one another.
That trains us
Let's
That trains us
to say let them die.
to say let them die.
That trains us to say let them die.
That is a radical statement. That is a radical statement.
In this great struggle that we are all part of.
In this great struggle that we are all part of.
Here are a few things that don't matter.
Here are a few things that don't matter.
There are a few things that don't matter.
What we wear.
What we wear.
Whether we shake our fists or make peace signs.
Whether we shake our fists or make peace signs.
Whether we can fit our dreams for a better world.
Whether we can fit our dreams for a better world.
Whether we can fit our dreams for a better world.
Into a media soundbite. Into a media soundbite.
In this great struggle, there are a few things that do matter.
In this great struggle, there are a few things that do matter.
Courage.
Courage.
Our moral compass.
Our moral compass.
How we treat each other.
How we treat each other. How we treat each other.
We have picked a fight with the most powerful interest on the planet.
We have picked a fight with the most powerful interest on the planet.
That can be a little frightening.
That can be a little frightening.
As this movement grows, it will get more frightening.
As this movement grows, it will get more frightening.
There will be a temptation
There will be a temptation
to switch to smaller targets, like the person sitting next to you.
to switch to smaller targets like the person sitting next to you.
After all, that is an easier fight to win.
After all, that is an easier fight to win. Occupy Wall Street! All day, all week! 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 Occupy Wall Street!
Alright folks, I'm going to stick around for questions until my phone dies. So if the connection cuts out, it's because I've run out of battery. I've only probably got like 10 or 15 minutes left.
How
We check our privilege.
How do we check our privilege? How do we check our privilege?
How do we check our privilege? If you find yourself having a lot to say,
If you find yourself having a lot to say,
All the time. Say it again.
experiment with listening.
experiment with listening.
Also, things are already happening here.
A lot of things are already happening here.
A process has started to address this issue.
A process has started to address this issue.
But it is not only the responsibility of the people who feel silent to fix this.
It is not only the responsibility of the people who feel silent to fix this.
It's the whole movement.
It's the whole movement.
It's
It's the whole movement. All right, next question. How do we ignore the divisiveness of leaders who claim sympathy?
How do we ignore the divisiveness of leaders who claim sympathy?
In terms of giving us piecemeal solutions, like Obama said we understand. We don't want to understand a piecemeal solution, like Obama said we understand.
You're asking how to deal with piecemeal solutions like Obama saying he understands. Naomi said, don't worry about it.
What makes this movement vulnerable?
If it doesn't develop,
If it doesn't develop its own democratic mechanisms to speak for itself. That is vulnerable to people using your energy.
Then it's vulnerable to people using your energy
To fight for limited small changes.
to fight for limited small changes.
That's well said.
It's in your power
It's in your power us he wants.
Woo! Woo!
What this movement
Means for the developing world.
Can you talk about what this
Movement means
for the developing world? The crisis that has shaken the world emanated from exactly this place. The crisis that has shaken the world emanated from exactly this place.
Only got like 10% battery left, guys.
And as much as people are suffering here, and they are suffering here.
And as much as people are suffering here, and they are suffering here.
The most devastating effects of deregulated capitalism are felt in the global south.
The most devastating effects of deregulated capitalism are felt in the South.
Whether it's financial speculation and the food crisis,
Whether it's financial speculation in the food crisis,
or climate change, which is hitting the developing world worse and worse.
Or climate change, which is hitting the developing world worse and worse.
give you a better shot. That is a good shot.
The whole world has been waiting for us to find our fight.
The whole world has been waiting for us to find our fight.
Yeah.
How can we as individuals? How can we as individuals?
Promote the need to clean up the environment.
Promote the need to clean up the environment.
You cannot do it as individuals.
You cannot do it as individuals.
We have tried.
We have tried.
We need a mass movement.
We need a mass movement.
The economic justice and climate justice movements need to be more integrated.
The economic justice and climate justice movements need to be more integrated.
The economic justice movement and the climate justice movement need to be more integrated.
She's good over there.
Thank you for acting it out.
Do you think that this movement? What was it?
What was it?
What was the question?
Help end wars in Iraq and Afghanistan.
I think it was, what can this movement do to help end the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan?
Yesterday.
Is that we can end the deficit.
That we can end the deficit.
Mike
check. Mic check.
By ending the wars and taxing the rich.
Some Democratic leaders think that this is a response to the Tea Party. Why do you disagree with that, was the question.
Tea Party. Why do you disagree with that? Some Democratic leaders think this is the answer to the Tea Party. Why do you disagree with that? I think
I think this is the answer to the Democratic Party, is what you said.